part of taking a chance and expanding man's horizons.
Welcome, future enthusiasts, visionaries, and curious minds to our exploration of the human future. We're at a critical juncture in our story, standing at the crossroads of tomorrow with a spectrum of possibilities stretched out before us. These possibilities span the gamut from utopian futures of abundance and harmony to apocalyptic outcomes of desolation and despair. But we're not here to spread doom and gloom. Rather, we're here to contemplate, to ponder, and to inspire thought-provoking discussions about these prospects. We'll navigate through the labyrinth of the future, gazing into the crystal ball of possibilities and explore the myriad paths that await us. In this journey, we will explore the three broad paths that our future could take. Collapse, a dystopian scenario where humanity succumbs to existential threats. Plateau, where our civilization stagnates and ceases to progress. And transcendence, where we overcome our challenges, transcend our limitations, and usher in an era of unprecedented growth and prosperity. As we delve into these paths, we'll draw from the annals of history, recounting tales of human resilience and adaptability. From the ashes of ruin, we have risen time and again, demonstrating an indomitable spirit that defines our species. So join us as we delve into the three paths that lie before us: collapse, plateau, and transcendence. Let's unravel the mysteries of the future together, and in doing so, build a case for optimism about the human future. Humanity's future holds three broad paths, each path representing a starkly different outcome for the human race. The first path, collapse, is a road that leads to our downfall, our extinction. It's a path we've seen civilizations tread before, but it's not one we're doomed to follow. The second path, plateau, sees us maintaining our current status quo. On this path, we sustain our existence, but we don't advance. We remain stuck, as if in a time loop, repeating our past without making significant strides towards the future. The third path, transcendence, is the path of ascension, of evolution. It's the path that leads to a future where humanity surpasses its current limitations, reaching new horizons we've only ever dreamed of. Throughout history, we've shown an uncanny ability to bounce back from adversities, demonstrating our resilience. It's this resilience that will guide our journey regardless of the path we choose. These paths, although distinct, are influenced by both our actions and inactions. Four main risks loom over our future. First, the specter of nuclear war. While the Cold War might seem like a thing of the past, the potential for nuclear conflict remains a haunting prospect. Second, climate change. Rising temperatures, melting ice caps, and extreme weather events are not just threats for the future, they are realities of the present. Third, biotechnology. While it holds the promise of curing diseases and extending life, it could also be weaponized or lead to unforeseen consequences. Last, but certainly not least, artificial intelligence. The power of AI is immense, but so too are its potential dangers. Uncontrolled, it could pose a threat we're ill-equipped to manage. Each of these risks carries the potential for catastrophic outcomes, altering life as we know it, or even threatening our very existence. These risks, although daunting, are not insurmountable. The worst-case scenarios are indeed grim. Consider the fallout of a nuclear war. It's not just the immediate destruction, but the nuclear winter that follows, plummeting global temperatures, decimating crops, and threatening life as we know it. Then there's climate change. Unchecked, we could see sea levels rising to swallow coastal cities, extreme weather events becoming the norm, and biodiversity loss on a scale we've never seen. Biotechnology, while it holds promise, could also unleash devastating pandemics if misused. And artificial intelligence? In the wrong hands or without proper safeguards, it could spiral out of control with consequences we can't even begin to predict. These are the shadows that loom over our future. But let's not forget, shadows exist because there's light. Yes, these scenarios are daunting. Yes, they demand our attention and action. Yet even in these scenarios, there is room for resilience and adaptation. We humans have a knack for adaptation. It's in our DNA, the very fabric of our existence. Throughout the ages, we've faced countless trials, from the Ice Age to the Industrial Revolution. Each time we've risen, reshaped, and emerged stronger than before. This adaptability is a testament to our resilience, proving time and again that we're capable of overcoming even the most formidable challenges. Our global distribution serves as a geographical buffer, making it less likely for a single event to wipe us all out. Meanwhile, technology serves as a catalyst for rapid adaptation, helping us to navigate the complexities of our ever-changing world. From harnessing fire to mastering the art of space travel, our species has consistently pushed the boundaries of what's possible. We've adapted, we've evolved, and we've endured. Our past victories over adversity give us hope for the future. Collapse is a daunting concept. It's a term that conjures images of societies falling into chaos, of structures crumbling, of a world slipping into an abyss from which recovery seems impossible. But when we examine the idea of collapse, we find it's heavily reliant on the resilience of civilization. Consider the Black Death of the 14th century that wiped out a third of Europe's population. It was a catastrophic event that brought about a societal collapse of sorts. Yet humanity bounced back. It led to significant social and economic changes, catalyzing the Renaissance and the birth of the modern world. So yes, the future may hold challenges that could test the fabric of our societies, perhaps even cause them to buckle under the strain. But it's important to remember that the concept of collapse is not synonymous with the end. It's a setback, a hurdle, a dark chapter, but not the final page. Yet history has shown us that even in the face of collapse, renewal is possible. Extinction, however, is a far more complex issue. It's not a single event, but rather a cascade of calamities, each exacerbating the other, like dominoes toppling in slow motion. Imagine multiple overlapping disasters, each magnifying the effects of its predecessor. A nuclear war could lead to a nuclear winter, disrupting global temperatures and weather patterns. This could then exacerbate climate change, leading to more intense natural disasters. On top of this, the dual nature of biotechnology could introduce new threats, while artificial intelligence could unpredictably change the game entirely. In 2009, a thought experiment outlined the phases leading to complete extinction. It began with a global catastrophe, followed by societal collapse, and finally, the last human dying. But it's important to remember that these are not inevitable outcomes. They are scenarios, warnings of what could happen if we ignore the risks. Yet even in this complexity, we find opportunity for prevention and mitigation. Despite these challenges, there is a strong case for optimism. We stand on the shoulders of countless generations who have faced adversity and triumphed. We are the descendants of survivors, innovators, and dreamers. We are a species that has continually adapted, evolved, and pushed beyond the boundaries of what was thought possible. Our history is a testament to our resilience. We have faced pandemics, wars, and natural disasters. Each time, we have not only survived, but emerged stronger, wiser, and more connected. We have transformed our environment, harnessed the power of the atom, decoded the secrets of life itself, and reached for the stars. Today, we are armed with the most powerful tool ever known, our technology. Our ability to gather, process, and act on information at an unprecedented scale gives us immense power. It allows us to predict and mitigate risks, to plan for the future, and to shape it according to our values. But with great power comes great responsibility. The same technologies that give us the potential to achieve a future of abundance also pose significant risks. It is vital that we use our technological prowess wisely with foresight and humility to navigate these challenges. Our past successes are no guarantee of future outcomes, yet they provide a beacon of hope. They remind us of what we are capable of when we work together towards a common goal. They demonstrate that with careful planning and action, we can navigate these risks. We stand at a critical juncture, a crossroads where the decisions we make, the technology we develop, and the actions we take will shape the course of humanity. The path we choose, whether it be collapse, plateau, or transcendence, is not predetermined. It is in our hands. Throughout this journey, we have explored the risks that threaten our existence, from nuclear war to climate change, biotechnology to artificial intelligence. We have examined the worst-case scenarios and the devastating impacts they could have. But we have also celebrated the incredible adaptability and resilience of the human species. Our ability to overcome challenges and thrive in the face of adversity. Our history is a testament to our survival instinct. From overcoming the Black Death to harnessing the power of technology, we have consistently bounced back stronger and more advanced. And yet the complexity of extinction is not lost on us. We understand that multiple overlapping disasters could compound and lead to our downfall. But here lies our case for optimism. The future is not a fixed point. It is a spectrum of possibilities shaped by our actions and choices, our adaptability, our technological prowess, our resilience. These are the tools we have to confront and mitigate the existential risks we face. So we end this journey not with a sense of despair, but with a call to action. Engage in discussions about our future. Stay informed about the challenges we face and the potential solutions. Contribute to the shaping of our collective destiny. It is up to us to shape a future that transcends our current challenges. Our future will be defined not by the risks we face, but by how we choose to respond to them. And that, dear listeners, is a reason for optimism. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the future. Your time, curiosity, and open-mindedness are invaluable as we navigate the uncertainties and possibilities that lie ahead. We've explored potential paths, identified risks, and delved into worst-case scenarios. We've also celebrated our adaptability, resilience, and the technological prowess that have carried us through countless challenges. Remember, the future is not a fixed point on the horizon, but a spectrum of possibilities shaped by our actions and decisions. Our collective engagement, ingenuity, and commitment to mitigating existential risks can steer us towards a path of transcendence rather than collapse. We encourage you to continue these discussions, stay informed, and lend your unique skills and perspectives to shaping a more optimistic future. Together, let us shape a future that is not only survivable, but also thriving and transcendent.